Hey guys, can you hear me? So I'm using a new headphone, so it is a bit loud. So I'm hoping that my mic doesn't pick it up, but I'm thinking it does. This doesn't sound good. It's an open headset, so hmm. Give me 1 second. Just fix the audio. Trying to fix the audio, guys. Just give me a sec. Something's not adding up, and if you're on and you can hear me, let me know. Give me 1 second. I plugged in a new headset recently, so everything is a bit off. There you go. Okay. Perhaps that would do it. Sorry, just give me a sec. I'm just trying to figure out which audio I'm going to be doing. If you guys can hear me, let me know so I know that it's working, so I don't have to spend some time fixing this. Hello? Hmm. Okay, I guess not. Try another one. Okay, so I think I'll stick with this one. This one seems to be the only one that works. To start, so I'm sorry for starting a bit late, guys. I was busy, and then right before I was supposed to start the stream at 2, I realized that I did not eat lunch, so I went and did that really quickly. And then we're gonna start in a little bit. Okay, so I'm gonna come in and fix this after the stream. There you go. And there you go. Okay, so let's go ahead and get started. Hey, there you go. So today is the fishing tourney. So although I have not done my usual routine that I always do in the game yet, but I am gonna spend the whole stream fishing. So if you look at my inventory, you see that I have my rods ready. I didn't craft a new one yet, but I also have a lot of baits ready. So hopefully I'll be catching some good stuff. But let me just go ahead and get one thing. I keep forgetting to get rid of or to put away. So I remember yesterday when I was streaming, I have someone sub or ask if they can come in and compete with me in my game. Excuse me. At the time, I said I will be okay with that, and I hope we will this. But I decided to change my mind, mainly because I'm not feeling myself at the moment, and I do not want to, like, be stressed out over keeping everybody who's coming to my island, keeping everything organized and keeping track of everybody, because I'm trying to keep my sanity here. I'm just having a really odd day. It's not any, like, I don't think I'm sick or anything. I think it's because I haven't been able to get enough sleep the last few days, so my head is not working, and I can't seem to multitask right now. I'm like, a part of me is like, just want to head to bed and just like sleep it off. But I know that if I don't do this, start streaming for the fishing tourney, I'm gonna regret it, and I will have to wait until next week. So I want to get some of it done. So I'm gonna just go ahead and get Blather to look at these fossils, and then we're gonna head down to find CJ and do some fishing. Today. We got donation. And we got a Petra body, which obviously I haven't completed yet, but oh, I only need one more. I need the right wing one, and then this fossil collection. This fossil will be completed. I am already halfway into finishing up my collection. So I'm going to finish that. I'm also hoping that that I will catch something that I don't have. I am so wasting time running back and forth right now. But there's a reason why I'm doing that. Thanks. I only have a super small. Just come and nibble. No! I hate it! No! I have time, it's wasting. Oh no! Then you better nibble. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Yes! Yours. No! One more. It'd be ridiculous if I fail the first one that I started today. This is the very first one I did. I was on earlier just to get some housekeeping stuff done. But I didn't do the tournament at all because I was streaming. Come on! Yes! Oh, those butterfly fish. Those are really good. And let's see if we have time for... There's a big fish. Now, I don't care if this one works or not before time's up. I just want this fish. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Oh. Dang it! Today is just not my day, guys. It's just not been my day at all. Like, I woke up late. I nap. Just as I was sitting down, getting ready to start streaming, I realized that I haven't eaten lunch, and now I'm feeling off, so it's just one thing after another. Tourney. Did I miss the first one or something? Did I miss the first one or something? Huh, I probably missed one. Oh, I missed the spring tourney. That's probably why I missed that one. I guess I'll wait to complete that until next year. I made it better I just love it when Caesar touches the camera. Unlucky start. Hi, Tryhard. Thank you so much for joining me. Sorry I didn't see your message until now. So busy trying to catch that fish. Sell them all. Wait, do you have to sell them at the end of every one of them? Oh, thank you. I hope so too. It's just one thing after another today. Like, I don't like to complain about it, but it's just like, when I have big plans, things happen. I mean, usually I wouldn't mind all the stuff that happened. It's just like, in addition to all that, I'm just like, my head is just like not okay at all. But you know what? I blame myself for that because I'm the type of person who's an addict reader, and once I grab a novel or get sucked into a novel that intrigues me, like I cannot put it down. And last night, let's just say that I can start this play yet? No, I did not. I did not stop reading until like 2 or 3 in the morning. So it really is my fault that I'm losing those. But and you know what's funny too is like this novel is not even like a brand new novel I've read it for last year. I just like want to get back into it. Like it was good. I'm the type of reader that likes to go back and revisit stories that I have enjoyed. And I think about books, and I usually wait in between stories. Like I wait until I forget about the plot, and I go back and reread it all over again. It's just something I always do. Yeah, I did this to myself. You catch it, let's do it. No, wait. Oh my gosh, I hate being put under pressure. I hate doing it in a time limit. It's just like, I get so stressed out. I get so much pressure put upon me, and I'm like, no. But thank you so much for joining me and enjoying my stream. I'm glad somebody's enjoying the stream. I should probably tell you that when I get excited or nervous, I talk really fast. And I jumble my words together. And me doing streaming is me trying to fix that. Because I know that if you speak too fast, your audience will not think you understand what you're trying to say. But feel free to notify me if I'm doing that, because I don't know sitting quite far away from my... Oh! Ah! Can you hear me better? Sorry, I was sitting quite far away from my microphone. If you hear me better, let me know. Or if you still can't hear me that well, let me know as well, so I can also come on, buddy, nibble on that thing. I got Dory! You know, the surgeon fist will forever be known as Dory in everybody's mind. I got 5! Yay! Oh, you know I'm coming this direction in the next one. That's a huge fish. I get a lot of I'm pretty sure butchering these names and oh, lower the game volume. Hold on, I'm just going to lower the game volume. Okay, is that much better? Okay, so you gotta help me with this. I'm really, really bad with like chat abbreviate acronyms. So what is TIL? Oh, I'm glad. Like this is like my 3rd time streaming in my whole entire life. So I'm still really new at this. So I really do depend on you guys to let me know what I can do to make the stream much better and more enjoyable. Oh, today I learned. Okay, let's try to get... Ah! And I'm starting to butcher my words again. So are you playing along with me? Or are you just like sitting here and like just watching me butcher my fishing journey? Oh. See, I go and run and play before I even like start the timer. Oh, you don't have a Switch? Well, hopefully you get one soon. I know it is a bit hard to get your hands on one these days. And when you do find one, like those prices, like they jack them up like super high. I was very lucky because I went on my LetGo app and I found a seller who was selling it for an agreeable price. It was still $80 over the retail, but it was cheaper than like eBay or Amazon. Yeah, and I haven't been playing long, to be honest, too. Like, I just literally start like towards the middle of June. Dang it! There's a little bit more. So I'm still behind and I miss a lot of like fun events. I still regret the fact that I didn't like buy it back in March or April because I really want to join the cherry blossom events because I love cherry blossoms, but I can't now because it's been a while and I started all the way in June. And I'm also determined to like not play with time traveling, so that means I can't go back and do that either, so that's just like ruined it a little bit. But despite all that, I am really enjoying Animal Crossing. So much so that I've been ignoring my Sims game that I need to be doing. Yes. If not time traveling is, yeah, I hope so. I mean, I try to enjoy the game and the mechanics to its fullest. The only game I ever allow myself to mod really is my Sims game. But to be honest though, like the Sims game, like you kind of have to mod it anyway. It's made to be modded and enjoy that way. Okay, let's see if we can get one more in our inventory here. Nothing here. Let's see if they have anything on the other side. We got 30 seconds! Slow down, clock. I'm trying to find something. Dang it, no! Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna catch anything. Let's see if this will help. Oh, dang it. I mean, I'm like, actually, I really enjoy, like, the fact that I'm playing this to its full potential. But I do allow myself to go online on my Discord server and trade for things that I need. I know, that was so close. And I was also sidetracked too because I was trying to think, I was trying to remember what I was trying to say. Let's see if we can break the streak, the 5 streak, and like go way more than that. I love it when he does that! Taking pictures of you and like with the phone so close to your face. I'll sell these to him later. But yeah, as I was saying, I like to go online and just trade for things I need. How 69 miles down? That's fine. Yeah, the poses is just... I think between Flick and CJ, I really love CJ more. I just find his personality hilarious. He just makes me laugh every time he's on my island. With that phone camera of his, especially. Okay, let's head to the pier this time and see if we can use those baits to our advantage. Let's head to the pier. Run, run! Oh, you did? I can't tell their sex, to be honest. The only reason why I was able to know that he's a boy too is because when I clicked down how to get Flick onto your island, you get all those fandom stuff that people like are doing online, and that's how I found out he's a boy and not a girl. Your dream crush. But I like Flick. I mean, I like Flick, but CJ just... with his personality just outshine Flick. Like, when I see Flick, I get the impression he's a bit, like, how you say, like, a bit narcissistic? No, not narcissistic, little, like, he has, like, a big head. Oops! Dang it! Dang it! Hold on, I forgot to put my phone on silence, and that was a, that was actually a spam call. Oh yeah, Wikipedia. You know, Wikipedia is a good, like, place to go when you're looking for quick info, but it's also good to, like, check more than just Wikipedia as your sources, because anybody can go in there and edit it. And sometimes you can get stuff that, are not... are not, like, you know, like, the truth in there. But it's a good place to start though, because then at least you know some basic information about it, and then you can use that to research other stuff. Okay, let's see if we can get a number 6. We have 42 seconds to get number 6. I want to go to sleep with story time. Oh yeah, we definitely broke the streak. Okay, we have 21 seconds. Let's see if we can get one more. I highly doubt it. Yeah, I highly doubt it, but let's try anyway. Yeah, I highly doubt this, but maybe we'll get lucky. Come on, nibble, 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 nibble. Dang it, no. Yeah, so close. And there goes my fishing rod. Oh, thank goodness I have 2. I mean, I put an extra one in here. Let's also put this as favorite. Oh! See, I'm telling you, like, my head is just a pain in my ass right now. I don't think I should say that, but it is a pain right now. It's just working much faster than, like my brain and my hands are not in coordination with each other right now. Oh, and I find a balloon, which I am gonna take. So just go with that. I know, I have the worst butterfinger. And like, I have been able to like, you know how like, if you catch like a certain amount of fish in a row, you get a, you earn miles for that. I've been trying to aim for 99, catching 99 fish in a row. And I would get to 50 and my hand would slip. And I would be so upset. So after a few times, I just learned to like, don't even bother trying. It's like, my finger just slips all the time. Six. That's 8 points. And there goes the camera. Oops. See? Terrible finger. Let's see if I can catch something. Let me just try to just fish at a river and not the pier. Maybe that'll be much more helpful. And maybe I'll get something bigger. Okay, so we got 6 in a row last time. So let's try for 7. I'm gonna have to aim for 10. Like a streak of 10. Because my record was 12. But with how my mind is going right now, I'll aim for 10. Come here, fishy. Come on. I love seeing Cherry and Tango over there with the fishing rod. And I'm like, in my head I'm wondering, do you guys ever catch anything? But they seem to be enjoying it, and that's the most important part. Wait, I am at the body of water. Oh, okay, I guess you just say, oh, that looks like a big fish. And there's an Amazon truck right outside my window. I wonder if that's for me. And you know what? I think it might be for me because I am expecting something in the mail today. Oh, I feel like this is it might be a bass. Oh no! It's Dorado. I get lots of these guys. Oh, and there's only 2. Dang it! I gotta hurry! Yeah, I'm not gonna break the streak this round. I don't think I will. Dang you! Dang. No. Okay, I got a minute and a half, so let's hopefully I'll be able to get more things. And there goes the Amazon truck. And you know what? That might actually be for me. Oh, yep, it is for me. Yeah, the river is hard to position myself, but it's better than the pier. So after this one, I'm gonna run outside and grab my package. And I have better luck at catching big ticket fish here at the riverside than in the ocean or at the pier. So let's make the last 25-second count. And it's not gonna work out because it's giving me a hard time scattering food. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Come on. Oh, well, please. Yes! 7! And we broke the last streak. That's one more than the previous one. Yay to me! Oh gosh. I love it when CJ was like, oh, you're my favorite angler, and you know, like, you're not his favorite angler. But he says it to every player. That's 9 points. You know, I think the reason I enjoy CJ so much is because he reminds me of one of my best friends. Like, she loves the camera. And she would use every opportunity she can to take pictures. We'll go out to eat, pictures. We go out on a drive, pictures. We go and find something interesting at the store, pictures. But she's a gorgeous girl. There's nothing wrong with it. But, like, at the same time, I just find it so funny because, like, she's glued to her camera. I got a kettle. Okay, I'm gonna put this on intermission. I'm gonna run outside and grab my package, and I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. And yes, it was a package for me. Ugh. Did I turn my... Oh, it is on, okay. And I gotta put my headphones. Thank you. I'm glad to be back. Took a little break too. I went on. I came back and both my brats are napping on my bed, so I snuck a kiss. My two fur balls. Okay, I'm gonna sell all these fishes again. Those Dorados, like, make you lots of money. When I first started playing, catching those Arapaima, Arowana, and those Dorados were my favorite way of making money. And I just love fishing. I found it more enjoyable than catching all the bugs. But that's probably because I always have bad luck with bugs. Like, I always end up scaring them away before I can catch them. So let's try this again. Oh, there's a fish over here. Let's see if we can get 8 this time. One. Dang it! So close. Yes. Thinking this is a bass. Is it a bass? Yes. Okay, let's get another one. This one might be a Dorado, or it could also be a bass again. Oh, dang it! That was so close! I know, that was a big boy and it got away. Oh, the big boy got away. Well, I hope this one is something that I don't have at the museum. Please be something new. Please be something new. Nope. Oh, my hand almost slipped. Come on. Come on. Come on, be something new. Ah, I already got you. I can't believe the other one got away. It gotta be something big. Otherwise, it wouldn't, like, nibble so fast. Come on. Oh, okay. This one I've caught once, but I sold it before Blathers opened. So I'm glad I got that one again. Because now I can donate that one to the museum. But I gotta remember to get that out of the cooler first, otherwise I might accidentally sell it. And I know I might do that. Because I do that a lot. I would forget to do something, and then I would be like, no, I can't believe I do that! Come on, I only have 30 seconds to catch another one. Oh, I'm not gonna break, I don't think I'm gonna break my streak today. Yes, don't you hate it? Like, you're meant to do something, and you go, and you do it, and then you're like, oh, I'll just put it here for now, I'll come back for it later. And then the next thing you know, you totally forgot about it. But what's even worse is, like, you forget about it, like, not even, like, 5 minutes later. Because you get distracted by something. Oh, we didn't break it this time. But at least I got something new. Huh. This one might also be new. So let's go and grab both of them out of the cooler. And we'll head to Blathers and take a little break. Your doctor said you got goldfish memory? I think I also got goldfish memory as well. So I'm glad that I'm not the only one, because I do it a lot too. And it's terrible, isn't it, too? Because sometimes, you, like, you know, it's really frustrating. Because you can't remember what you're supposed to be doing, only to remember it hours later, and it's too late. Okay, so let's head up to Blathers. So we can get those fish donated before I accidentally sell them. There he goes. And creeping you out with that. The first time that happened to me, I flinched. Took me a while to get over it. But I was like, oh my god, what just happened? Perfect. I knew it. So the neon and the rainbow fish. I'm gonna log this into my phone, because I know I'm gonna forget. Okay, so they're both logged in. And yay, I got 2 more fish in my collection. Now I need the betta. And I'm not gonna stop at the pond. The pond is too far for 3 minutes. It'll take me a while just to run over to the pond. I'm fine, thank you, Blathers. You adorable little thing. I just love his design and that little green bow on his chest. Like, I don't like bows, like, at all. Like, you know, under your neck. But it's so adorable on Blathers. Blathers. There you go. There I go, butchering my words again. Yeah, like, it just, like, I always find it amazing how, like, IRL, like, there be things that I really don't like because aesthetically it doesn't look pleasing to me, but then then you see somebody put it into, like, an art or a cartoon character, and it'll look beautiful, and it just amazes me. And Blather design is one of my favorite. And yes, I like Celeste as well. I think she's adorable. Okay, let's do this again. Let's try the ocean this time. I love the color in Celeste. Like, for me, with Blathers, I love his design. But with Celeste, it's the color scheme that I totally love about her. And how sweet she is. Oh my gosh, she's so stinking sweet. Not to mention, she also loves astrology, which is like one of my favorite topics too. Like, I remember when I was in high school, that's like my favorite part of science is astrology. Oh, I hope this is a big fish. I've been trying to fish for a trout or a sturgeon here for the longest time, so I'm really, really hoping this is something. And stop moving! I need you! Now, my hand always slips when it comes to fishing this area, so I hope it won't slip now. Yes, it didn't. Dang it! Oh, the bane of my existence in this game. Oh yeah. People do really creative things with fan art. I've seen some fan art of Flick and CJ when I was researching how to get them into my island, and oh my god, they were fantastic. People have amazing talents online. annoying. It's like don't give me something, like you don't have to be something like, you know, big ticket, but at least give me something new. And you can't get something new because like every other one is like a bass. And then I'll waste all my baits. Please be something new. Dang it, I almost pressed a button. Well, I already got one of you earlier. I was excited for a moment thinking it was something new. This is big. It better be something good. Please be something good. Come on. Yes. Oh gosh. Oh gosh. I have like what, like 10 seconds left? You don't have to be something good, just give me something new. Well, I know I'm not gonna like break that streak again. I just wanna know what this is. A tilapia. Okay, for me, the bass are annoying, but tilapia are running close to second. I can see that it can get very frustrating when that's all you keep on getting. I mean, like, see, I wouldn't mind too much if the bass sells for, like, a lot of money, but they don't sell for a lot. Let me double check how much they would sell for. Like, I don't think they sell for a lot. The sea bass sell for 400, and the... Let me see if I can find the other one. Nope, that's the carp. And the river one sells 400, and it's like, you get so much of them, and they don't even make you like that much money. So it gets really frustrating. It's one of the reasons why I learned to just like wait for the biggest one, like the biggest shadow in the water, because I know that would not be a bass. Like, that's how annoying bass are to me. Like, I just skip the medium-sized one, which I shouldn't, because there are a lot of fish that's medium-sized that I need. But I just don't want to catch another C+. But better than the eggs. That's true. Like although I can't say that from experience because I missed the Easter egg hunt, but from what a lot of YouTube streamers have been saying, that it's a terrible event, and they hated it. I heard it was terrible. Like, I heard that all they were getting from the balloons and from the ocean, everything was just eggs, eggs, eggs. It got old really quick, I heard. Okay, I'm gonna just start scattering baits here. Did you tell her that that it was a terrible event? Does she also not time travel? Because I'm pretty sure that if you time travel, it'd be fine too. Well, what does she say? I think I found the perfect method for baiting. Just stand at the ocean and they appear right in front of you, and then we have to move. Flounders! They do make you some good bucks. Oh, that's what she said? You know, we might be able to break that 7 streak, so let's cross our finger. Let's cross our fingers. Come on. I do like the red snappers. They're one of my favorite fish to catch. Not only do they make you quite a lot of money, but I also like their colors. Oh, this is a big one. I can feel it. Oh my gosh! I needed this one! Oh my gosh! Even if I don't break that streak, I'm so happy I got that fish. I needed that fish. There's a shark. There's a Napoleon fish. It's a big fish, and I needed that for blathers, but I'm so happy I got it. But look, there's a shark! Although this is a sucker fish. It looked like a sucker fish. I got so many of these! Oh my gosh! I broke the streak and I got some really nice ones! That was awesome! 2 in a row! That was awesome! Oh, and my hand slipped! Of course! Of course! Of course! Of course my hand gonna have to slip! Oh, that was fun! I like that one! Okay, so we know how to do it now. Oh gosh. But I gotta get one of the fish from here, the Napoleon fish, because that's the one I haven't caught yet. So I can take that to Blathers. I got a whale shark. I got a lot of whale shark in my inventory that I'm gonna sell to CJ after the event. And I don't really care for these guys. So, CJ, would you like to buy my fish and give me a lot more money? You have to pay somehow. Right? Okay, did he buy all my fish? Nope, not yet, so I have to sell them now. Do you guys know if there's a way to figure out how many points you have total? Because I don't want to go redeem it, because I want to wait until I get at least 300 or something. Or do you have, are you forced to redeem it every time? And get a better gift every time? Oh, excuse me, I just need to blow my nose. Okay, that's all set. Let's head to Blathers so I can put the Napoleon fish there. But, ooh, we got a pond here. Okay, I'm heading to you. Excuse me. There's my Napoleon fish. Oh my god, I'm so happy. I'm so happy I got him. You know how long I've been trying to get him? Like, a long time. I'm just so happy I got him. I feel like I waited forever for him. Like, I just can't wait, guys, until I manage to finish my fossil collection. Like, I want to finish, complete at least one collection. The closest one I got so far is the fossil. I only need about 20 more different fossils, and I'll complete my fossil collection. And the fish... No, and the bugs are running in second. Okay, let's go. Playing again, I'm gonna get more fish. Yes. Let's go! Let's do this! Oh! Of course I'm gonna scare that one. Now, I'm sitting quite a little, a bit too close to my microphone, so if I get really loud, feel free to let me know. Okay. So, we did break our streak last time, right? And I'm pretty sure we got 8. So, let's aim for 9. Or at least get something new. You'd love a good pufferfish. So far they've been medium size, which I don't mind. It might be something I haven't got. The tiny ones are not even like half the size of that little ball, red ball there. I remember when I first started this game, I get so excited at every new catch because every catch is like a new one that you don't have before. And now, a few weeks in, it's like, just give me something new for once, please. I got almost all of you. The turkey fish! I like those. Oh, I'm running out of baits. The bass. 6. Come on, Nibble. I need 3 more fish and break this streak. Come on, hurry up. Now, I hopefully nibble quickly because I only have 30 seconds to get another one. 8. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. One more. Hurry up. One more. Come on. And it's a shark. We might get 9. Come on. Don't slip too. Don't slip. Yes! 9! Oh my gosh. And it's a suckerfish. Yes. Do we have time for one more? Let's try it. Let's try it anyway. I don't care. Let's try it one more. Come on, nibble. Yes! 10! Oh, we broke it! We did it! I broke. Oh my gosh. And of course, my fishing rod also went too. Oh gosh! We did reach 10, which is the goal I set for myself today for a streak. Because I know I can't get 12 like I had before. That was awesome! That was awesome! I'm still gonna go fish again, but I know I'm not gonna try for like a streak. I just want to get something new. That was fun. I've enjoyed that one. A button wraparound skirt. That was awesome. I'm just so happy I got the 10. Don't forget the cooler. Okay, I gotta go to the cooler. Hold on. Did I got something new? Hi, baby. What's up? Sorry, this is one of my fur ball. Yeah? What you want? What you want? What you want? He's here like rubbing himself against my chair. What did I have new in my cooler? I think I have all of these. Yeah, I have all of these. But thank you for reminding me though. Sell them all. Did I sell them yet? Yep, I sold it. Now I'm gonna run to Blathers and get that other fish in the museum. Been waiting so long to get that Napoleon fish. Wait, I think I already donated the sunfish. Wait, I just noticed something in my app. I'm pretty sure I donated the sunfish. There's Napoleon. Oh my gosh, I looked for him for so long. Yeah, I already did donate this one, so I don't know why I didn't listed that as donated. Sorry, I am using the New Horizon game app to keep track of everything that I have, just so I won't like drive myself crazy trying to figure out how to keep track of everything that I've done so far in the game. Oh yes, I do want to know about the golden fish. Beady eyes, bumpy head, and bold blue-green coloring. They are very beautiful. Aww. Aww. That's sad. I hate hearing whenever like a species of fish is being endangered. Like, it's just terrible, and knowing sometimes that it can also be because of us, it's also terrible as well. Okay, so I might need to go get a new fishing rod. Let me go ahead and... See, my Butterfinger one of these days is gonna frustrate me. Like, I have a set location for everything. And I always ended up putting them in the wrong spot today. Okay, so I need a new fishing rod. And what else do I need? Okay, let's see. Didn't I say I was gonna come catch one of the officials that was here? Or did one of these guys already got them? They probably got them. So, I'm too lazy to craft my own, so I'm gonna head over here and grab another one. Oh, bait, yeah. I'm running out of bait too. No. Oh, that fan, that color of that fan. I like that color. I wanna sell. Wait, I'm not selling, I'm buying. What am I doing? Sorry, Timmy and Tommy. Oh, they have the flimsy one, I forgot. Oh, that's cute. I'm gonna buy this. Sorry, I'm gonna allow myself to be sidetracked for a moment because that is a beautiful umbrella. Maybe I'll give it to one of my villagers, just so I can see them using it when it rains. Okay, I think I bought two. What did I just do? I just need to buy 2 more of these. Yeah, I love Timmy. Like, Tommy is okay. I think both of them are so cute. But there's a part of me that feel that Timmy is the sweeter and cuter one. Like, every time I see Timmy, I just want to cuddle and hug him and take him home with me. Although you can't really tell who is who at all. But something about Jimmy is just so stinking cute. Probably because he always finishes his brother's sentence. There's Cherry. That's a huge fish. Okay, Cherry, I'm gonna steal this one. Sorry, love, I love you, but this is mine. If I throw this one correctly. And my finger slipped. Ah! Oh my god! Wait, why isn't Hornsby joining the fun? My stinking thumb! Oh my gosh! Hi! Why aren't you out there joining the party? Oh hey, I wasn't expecting you. You get a point for every fish you catch today, but they gotta be new fish caught today. They can be old fish you got sitting on a shelf in your house. Oh, I'm sure we know that, Hornsby. I'm just curious to know why you aren't out there doing it. He's so adorable. I love Hornsby. Like, he isn't a dreamy, like my top dreamies, but I happened upon him through trading, and I thought he was super cute, and I got him, and now I'm in love with him. And Pico, darling, I hate to tell you this, but there will be no fish that will spawn in this little pond, this little like creek or pond. You will be standing there all day with that rod in that water, and you will not get a nibble. Poor Pico. I'm gonna talk to her. The fish aren't biting. That's because you're fishing in a small tile. It has to be a 3x3. Oh my god, poor Pico. Oh, poor thing. I love her. She's so cute. Now, don't mind my house. I'm still getting everything together. I'm not too worried about my house, to be honest, though, because I'm more worried about getting my island, like, put together. These things over here are out here because I need to make sure I put them into my app so that I know I already own one. And I just got this beautiful pirate dress this morning. I mean, yesterday. Thanks to Gulliver. That darn pirate who always got washed ashore. Okay, so I'm gonna have to put some of these away. I'm gonna have to move these. Put it in storage. I gotta put this over here so I know that this needs to be inventoried before I can put them away. We need more fish bait. I had like 5 left, and that's not gonna help my case. If I'm gonna try to break my current streak for today anyway, because I know 12 is my highest. Okay. I think we need iron, right? Like, is it iron that we need to, I'm pretty sure it's iron. Yes, it's iron. Okay. Sorry, I'm a little quiet. I get really quiet when my brain is starting to fry on me. It's feeling like it's gonna fry on me. Oh gosh. I'm gonna put this back away. Put in storage, put in storage. I don't even know why I'm putting these in storage. Especially since I'm gonna sell it after the tournament. But I like to keep my inventory clean and organized. I'm still, like, you know, I've been streaming for 3 days. Like for a couple hours, did like 3, like the max I've done so far is 3 hours. And I've noticed that so far my streak is 3.5 hours. Do I have Bruce Lee in inventory? Bruce Lee onesie? I'll have to go check. I'm not sure. I'll go check for you right now. But as I was saying, because I just started, I noticed that that once I surpassed 3 hours in streaming, like my brain would fry. Probably because I'm not used to talking like for so long, for that amount of time. Use a Bruce Lee outfit, right? Bruce Lee onesie. I don't think I have Bruce Lee onesies. Yeah, I don't have it. I'm sorry. But I'll keep an eye out. Oh, top right? Oh, you outside? Are you referring to the outside? In my inventory, top right? Pocket. You talking about this? Oh no, this is my swimming suit. Wetsuit. It's what I used to, this is what you wear to go swimming. So no, it's not Bruce Lee. It's okay. I didn't even know they had one in this game. Pico. Pico. Sweetie. You're not gonna earn anything over here. God. Poor thing. Poor thing. Oh, her heart gonna be broken when she realizes that she's not gonna get anything. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna go into the beaches. I'm gonna run around the beaches. I'm trying to catch some clam and I want this one. I'm gonna catch some clam, get some more fish baits. But I'm just curious to see what this one is. That's a big fish! Yay! I get so many of those on my island. She's so sweet, and I don't know how to break her heart. Poor thing. You know how I can resolve that is for me to just turn on my terraforming tools and just make that bigger for her. I might just do that. But let me just finish running along the beach first and I'll go over there and make it bigger so the poor thing can catch some stuff. Yeah, I think I should. But let me just grab some of these clams first. I just feel bad for her, that's why. I don't want her to be disappointed. Like, I love all my villagers. Including Chops. Even though I want to kick him off my island, but I do love him. He's just not for me. I'm pretty sure he'll be for somebody. Oops. Maybe I should make a pond, like right here. Like right here. But I'm pretty sure the fish won't start spawning until the next day. So even if I make a pond now, I won't be able to use it. But we could always test it out because I've never tried to put fish out of a pond that I just literally made. Although I heard that if you release fish, like a fish, into the pond, it will spawn more fish. Oh, I had 10 villagers. I got most of them from trading. Like 5 of my villagers are through trading. Chop was actually forced upon me by the campsite that you are required to have. So like, I didn't want him, but I had no other choice. But I had to keep him. So I'm just waiting for the day that he moves out. But while he's here, I'm gonna like, you know, enjoy having him here and make him feel welcome. Even though it's counterproductive because since he feels welcome, he's not gonna want to leave. But if and when he does, you know I'm booting him out of my island so fast. Oh, that's a big one. Okay, I'm gonna get that one before. Oh, thank you. Of according to my brother, I'm stupid. He's like, they're all digital. Like, why are you like treating them like real people? I'm like, well, they're villagers. They're living in your island. You're the mayor, so you want to give them the best life possible while they're with you. I do get attached to my villagers easily, though. I get attached very easily, which is one of the reasons why I ended up with 2 cats when I wasn't planning on having one. Well, I kind of did, but it wasn't supposed to be mine. It was supposed to be my brother's cat. But somehow, I end up with 2 of them. If you want, I'll tell you the story. But just let me know so I won't bore you with it. But it is actually a funny story. And I find it very, like, I find my 2 cats, I feel like it's destined to be me and my 2 cats. Okay, so 2 years ago, in September, my brother came to my room and he asked me if I'm okay with him having a cat, because it turns out that his girlfriend found a newborn kitten in the middle of a McDonald's parking lot in the rain, and we think she got abandoned by her mother, and so she took her in and she fostered her, and she was gonna keep her. However, she didn't get along with Vaughn, which is my brother's girlfriend's cat, because, you know, kittens are very energetic. And Vaughn, he's an older cat, and, you know, he's lazy. He doesn't want to be playing around, so they just weren't getting along. Or more like, he doesn't like her. So she texts my brother, she's in Texas, by the way, if we are willing to take her in. So, because I know my brother loves cats, I love cats, I love all animals, but I'm more of a dog person. So I told him, it's okay, you can have one, it's okay, it's only one cat. So I knew we were gonna have a cat, and my brother's girlfriend was gonna fly down here to us with the cat in December. So I knew in September that I was gonna be getting a cat for my brother. It's not gonna be mine, but it's for my brother. So that's that, and I forgot about it for a few months. Then the November came 2 months later, and it was November 23rd, the morning before Thanksgiving. I remember waking up, and my other brother, the middle one, not the baby one, that with the girlfriend, he was like, I took the trash out, but can you believe what I saw? And I was like, what? He's like, I heard scratching noises, so I thought it was a rat that got stuck in the trash barrel, so I went to check it, and it turns out to be a small kitten. And that time, I remember watching the news, and that day was one of the coldest day on record. I think we broke the record for one of the coldest day of the year. It was like the coldest Thanksgiving Eve of the in the last 20 years or something like that. So when I knew that, I was like, oh my god, we gotta go get the kitten, because kitten can't regulate their own body temperature. So my baby brother, the cat lover, because we were talking about this right in front of his bedroom door, came right out with a jacket and said, let's go find it. So me and my baby brother, we got our jacket and we went to the backyard and we searched everywhere for the kitten. And then my baby brother found him under the stairway of my neighbor's house. So we both climbed under the stairs and managed to catch him. That was a girl at the time, and we caught it. And we took it home. I have a video of it. I should post that video. It's super cute. And it was a tiny little thing. It was a black and white tuxedo cat, and it was so scared. My brother told me that when he found him under the stairway, because there was nowhere for it to go, it literally took his 2 tiny paws and covered his little eyes with it, and it was like, it was so cute. So we wrapped him up in, like, you know, our coat, and we took him home. And took him to my bedroom, like, you know, put a towel into I have a big hamper in my bed, So we used that as a makeshift pen, and we put him in there. And he was wet, he was cold, he was scared because he's keeping like meowing, looking for his mummy. And I loved it. And anyway, he stayed with us for the night. Now the next day is Thanksgiving. I have to be at my best friend's house the next day because I was gonna go spend Thanksgiving with her. I know, right? Best Thanksgiving kitten ever. So because I've never owned a cat before, and it literally slipped my mind that I should have, like, let it use the litter box. Because we did, like, the day we got him on Thanksgiving Eve, we went out and we bought food, we bought litter and everything for it. I forgot to put him into the litter. So the next morning, I left him on my bed, took a shower, came back, and made my bed, and he snuck in between my pillows and stared at me, like his head popped out from between the pillows, and it was the adorable thing ever. In hindsight, I should have realized that, that he was trying to do something. And he was! So he took a big dump in my bed. And I was horrified. First of all, a freaking animal pooped and peed in my bed. So there's a big puddle in the middle of my bed. Second of all, I literally just recently spent over $200 on a brand new goose comforter. You tell me how I would react. I was so upset. So I literally put him back in the pen, and I grabbed the comforter and as fast as I can clean it up, and I took it to my neighbor has a washer and dryer, and I ran over and said, "Can I wash my comforter at your place? A kid I caught yesterday literally peed and pooped in my bed, and I paid $200 for this comforter." So instead of me being able to go to my best friend's house and have a good relaxing Thanksgiving dinner, instead I was driving back and forth between my friend's house and my house just so I can wash the comforter and my bed set. I was so happy that when I bought the comforter, I also invested it in a waterproof cover for my mattress. So it didn't go all the way in there, but but oh my gosh, I was so upset. I told my brother, "Hey, we're not keeping this cat. He's going to the shelter. I can't deal with this." I was so stressed. And then for the next 2 weeks, I keep on saying, "This cat is going to the shelter. Not keeping him. Not doing anything with him." And we all know that was a lie, because he never went to the shelter. It took me, and I was always in denial. Everybody I talked to, "This cat's going to the shelter. I can't keep him. We have another cat in. We're not sure they're gonna get along. Blah blah blah, this and that." And he never left. So that's a story of how I came across my baby. And then I took him to the vet, and and got him got all his vaccination together, got his rabies shots and stuff like that. Got him his little collar, and he was fine. He didn't like me though. I guess it's because unlike my two brother who stays with him, when he came to live with us, the first week I was very busy. It was Thanksgiving, so I wasn't home, and then the next week I had to go on a trip with my mom. So to go away, I travel quite frequently around the time he first came to stay with us. So we didn't have much bonding time, even though I was the one who's been buying him food and taking care of him and all that stuff. But we didn't have much bonding time because I wasn't really home a lot. So he bonded with my brothers. So I was technically a stranger to him. And I would get so upset too because I want him to like me. I want him to like me really, really bad, but he always runs away from me. um, anyway, December came, my brother's girlfriend came, and she brought Lane over. Now, this is where the whole story about fate came in. Because, like I said, Sora is a black and white tuxedo cat. Well, guess what? Lane, the cat my brother's girlfriend brought over, it's also a tuxedo cat, and she's also black and white, and they're both the same age. Yes! They were both the same age. Like, she was only a few days old when they found her, and Sora was literally at least 4 weeks old when we found him. So by the time they met, they were both 2 months old. So they were the same age. The only difference was one is a boy and one is a girl. Like, my vet literally thought they were from the same litter, but they weren't. So because of that, I also, like, before Lane came too, I thought we would only have room for one cat, mainly because I'm not sure how I can deal with 2 cats. But Sora got very lonely. Like, he would walk around crying, and because I wasn't home a lot, I didn't get to play with him. And my brother seemed to be in his room a lot because he's obsessed with video games, so he didn't get to interact with him much either. So Sora would walk around the house, yeah, being so, you know, he was lonely. So when Lane came, he was so happy to have a best friend. Although how they met each other is actually pretty interesting. You got to know Sora has a good and quiet temperament. Like, he is a quiet cat. He doesn't usually meow. Like, the only time he meowed a lot was the first day we brought him over. But that's because he was scared. He was looking for his mom, and he's hoping that if he cries out, she'll come. But after he got used to us, he never meows. Like, he rarely does. He only meows if he's hungry and stuff like that. But when Lane came, she hissed at him. And he because he's so, like, sweet-tempered, like, he did not expect that. He just not, so he, because she's feisty. She is, when they first met, she was, even though they were the same age, she was half his size, but she's so tiny. So she was super tiny. She was half his size, but she's a feisty little thing. So she hissed at him. And because of that, like, he was shocked. Like, nobody ever hissed at him before. So because of that, he learned from her, and he started hissing back at her. So from that first meeting, like, they were at each other's throat. Like, they would, like, hiss at each other. They would, like, fight. Like, you know, like, she would, like, fight him with her claws. And it was like, I was like, if they don't get along, we have to get rid of her. Because at this point, Sora was my baby. Like, he was my baby, even though he doesn't really like me still. But he was my baby. Like, I told my brother, I was like, if I have to pick one cat, I'm keeping Sora. Like, I've been through so much with him. Even though I know I was gonna get Lane, but she wasn't technically mine. She was between my brothers. So I told him, I was like, if she can't stop fighting with Sora, I'm gonna have to get rid of her. Take her to the shelter and blah blah blah. But thankfully, after like the 3rd week they were together, they were inseparable. They were inseparable, and to this day they are. Like, yesterday I had to take Lane to the vet because she has a vaccination appointment, and Sora went around the house crying for her. He couldn't find his best friend. He's like, where'd she go? And he would cry, and he kept crying until she came home. So anyway, that's the story of how I got my 2 cats that I didn't plan for. And the funny part is, Lane wasn't even supposed to be mine. She was supposed to be my brother's. But guess what? They both are now mine, because my brother moved in with his girlfriend in Texas like a month after she came. So now he has 2 other cats that he also found over there as a stray. So now he has 2 calico cats living with him and his girlfriend in Texas, and I'm over here with both Lane and Sora because he can't take Lane. They're inseparable. Like you, like they became like what the vet call a bonded pair. Like if you separate a bonded pair, like they get depressed, and a lot of cats can die from it. So yeah. So now, the two brats I'm talking about is currently sleeping on my bed right behind me, peacefully. And that was quite a conversation. Well, that's my story about my two cats. I am still a dog lover, and I still plan to get a dog. I know, thank God they both got along, right? Like, I'm still a dog lover. I do plan on getting a dog, like, in the next few years. Oh! Look at this big giant thing. The ocean sunfish. I caught him yesterday. The very first time, too. But, back to what I was talking about, I plan to get a dog. I know, big boy. I do plan on getting a dog in the next few years because I want both my cats and my dog to be around the same age so that, you know, I don't have to, like, deal with losing all of them. Like, having to deal with, like, losing one of them while the other one's still there and having to, like, help them through that. But, but now that I've raised two cats and seeing how easy it is to take care of a cat versus a dog because a dog is higher maintenance, I might be scrapping that idea. Unless, of course, there's a stray and, you know, and I gotta adopt, then I wouldn't mind, but yeah. I'm kind of starting to veto the idea. What kind of breed do you like? I like big dogs. I want, for me, my dream dog is a Samoyed, but I know that they shed a lot and they really, really high maintenance and have a lot of energy. So I had to give up that dream. So I might get a golden retriever. Just because they're a bit easier to manage than a Samoyed and they're still big dog. Golden retriever, maybe a Rottweiler or something like that. Like, it's the big ones. But not to say that I don't want the small one either. Like, I don't want the small little ones because they're just so small. I feel like I'm gonna I feel like I'm gonna like, you know, like squash them in my sleep or something. But I want the big ones. But I hope to get one, like, you know, in the next few years. But it really depends. I have to see. A part of me honestly want to foster kittens and cat. But because I get attached very, very easily, as you can see with my cat, I don't think I'm a good candidate to foster, mainly because I probably end up with a house full of cats and dogs. I think I got enough baits so I can try again. Yeah, I should go and craft these and then, but yeah, like, I love animals. And I think it's one of the reasons why I also like Animal Crossing so much too, is because there are animals in here and they're sweet. And they each have different personalities, just like my two brats. But I definitely want Kiki. For villagers, I definitely want Kiki in my village because it's all black, like my cat. Not all black. My cat's not all black, but Kiki's the only one that's closest resemble. But I also want Raymond, not because he's popular or anything, it's because his personality resembles Sora. Oh yeah, both my cats are very quiet. Like, I feel like I'm very lucky because a lot of cats can get to be very loud or vocal, but both my cats are quiet ones. They rarely, like, you know, get vocal about anything, except for Lane. She's a baby. I guess because she never I guess because she was abandoned at birth or something. Like, she never have a mom, like a mommy kitten. So she kind of imprinted on my brother, the older one. and she would sit in front of his door at least once a day, and she would cry, and she would cry, and she would cry to be let in because she wants to be with him. But my brother, because he's a gamer, he likes to play video games a lot, but he's a type that can't get distracted very easily. That could get distracted very easily. So he had to keep his room closed because every time she goes in, she would knead on him. And for him, like, he hates it when she does that because it's very uncomfortable. Like, I'm not sure if you know, like, what kneading is. Like, when kneading is like when they go on top of you and they start suckling on your skin or your clothes. And she also drools a lot, so she get him wet, and he's kind of a germaphobe. So he loves her, like, he'll loves her, and he'll try to let her do it, like, once in a while, but he's very uncomfortable about it. But she doesn't know that, so she just wants to be there, and she just wants to, like, cuddle with him and knead on him. Like, both of us have soft spot for animal. Like, he would say to me all the time, he's like, if they don't behave, I'm gonna take them to the shelter. But we're all barks and no bite. At all. We're true softies. And I think our cats realize that after all this time. But I'm just still happy that they have really good temperaments. Like, we never have to worry about disciplining them or anything. Like, and they don't get into stuff either. Maybe Sora does, because he's a big glutton ball. He loves food. He gets curious about anything you eat. Like, he wants to know what you're eating. Sorry, I had to rest my jaw. I've been speaking, I think, for at least a good 30 minutes. And now my mouth feels tired. Oh gosh. Okay, I think I should start playing again. Hold on. Let's go back and let's start another tourney. Oh yeah, I did say I was gonna try building a pond right here just for this event. Let's see. I'm just gonna move these flowers first. That's one of the reasons why I'm trying to like you know, like keep an eye out on how long I stream, because I do get really tired of talking that much. Let me see. Let me move these flowers over here. Yeah, everything in my island is really a little bit messy right now because I just haven't like sorted everything out yet. And because I love flowers, like when I start this game, I just plant everything everywhere. So now I have flowers all over my island, and I don't have the heart to just throw them away. So there they are. And I guess my soft heartedness also extended to flowers as well, not just animals. Okay, let's go ahead and get our fishing rod and talk to CJ. Oh, again, I forgot to build a pond, but after this one. I don't know if blue rolls are rare, but it's hard to breed. So like, unlike other colors, the basic colors in the game are white, red, and yellow. And other colors, you kind of have to breed them. But the blue one is the hardest to breed. So that's one of the reasons why it's, I guess some people consider them rare. And I'm trying to breed for them too. Mainly because my brother's girlfriend wants a blue rose. And she asked if I want to help her do it. So that's what I'm doing. And it gives me something to do every day. Okay, let's see if we can get up to 11 streak. Anchovies! But the method I'm using to breed for blue rose is like the method that takes the longest, but it's also the easiest method. I didn't want to complicate myself, especially since I'm like new to this game and I'm trying to like get my island together and stuff like that. So I figured that I'll just choose the easiest method to breed a blue rose, and while I wait, I'll just terraform my islands and stuff like that. So right now I'm on step 3 of the breeding process, but so if I do it right, I should be able to get a blue rose soon in the next week or so. Oh, you know what I just did? I didn't even put out the bait. Oh, and sorry for the noise in the background. My mom just came over and she's cooking in the kitchen, so you might hear her. I know, right? Like, I literally threw the fishing rod back in the water without even doing the bait. Another blowfish. I don't think we'll be able to catch. I know they do! The small one teases for way too long. Yeah, we got 8 this time. I'm not gonna break that. No, we're not gonna get 11. Hopefully we get this one though. Come on, stop teasing. Oh, dang it! Yeah, the small one teases for a little bit too long, and I forgot the bait at one time, so... Oh, it was close. Okay, so let's go ahead and try, attempt to get this, pawn here and see if it'll work. I know! Let's get this construction going. So let's get a little pawn here. So I know it has to be at least 3 by 3 for a fish to spawn. So we're gonna have to make it a little bigger than that. Oh, there's another balloon. Sorry, I'm gonna have to get this one. Awesome. Okay, let's keep going with this. Terraforming is nice to have because you can like be more creative with how you want your island to look, but at the same time it can get very tedious. I gotta dig up this tree. Give me 1 second. Let me just go grab these cherries. Eat one of these. Nope. See? Oh, my fingers. Eat. And get these 3 out. I know, like, my fingers are the bane of my existence. And another one bites the dust. Oh no. And... water permit. Yeah, like I was saying, terraforming is very nice to have in your game because then you can like design the island any way you want to, and I really appreciate it. But it can get very tedious. Like it takes days for you to get it to look the way you want to if you don't like spend a lot of time on it. Oh, I forgot to get rid of that one. I think this is big enough. Do you guys think this is big enough, or should we make it just a tad bigger? Maybe just a tad bigger. And then one more. Now let me just throw some fish bait in here and see if... Excuse me, hold on. Wait, I'll be right back. I have to... My mom just calls me. Okay, I'll be right back. Oh, hi! Night Falcon. If you're still here, hello. I forgot to put in my be right back shot here. I had to run because my mom calls me. Thank you. My mom doesn't usually live with us, but when she comes over, like, she tends to have stuff to talk to us about. And she's the type that if she calls you, you gotta go running. Oh, I love her. Okay, so there's no fish in here yet, but let me try throwing a bait in here and see if that'll work. Oh, it worked! Awesome! Okay, so now we have a place to come right to. Let's see. I guess we got another person who just joined us, but because I wasn't here, he left. That's okay. Okay. Wait, why did I put that away? I'm telling you, like my head and my brain are not in coordination. Oh yeah, I gotta craft a shovel. Actually, I don't really need to craft a shovel because I already have it at my house, in my storage. I'll go grab it later. I think we have enough clams at the moment. It's getting hot in my room, to be honest. I was gonna turn on the fan, but then it would be really loud and my microphone would pick it up. Hold on. What am I doing? The heat is starting to get into my head, so let me just go ahead and turn off terraforming. I don't think it really matters if terraform is still on, does it? So I need the shovel. Oh no, see, I have an extra shovel here that I put in here because I knew I might be needing another one. So favorite this. Yeah, so I don't really need to craft it anymore. $12,000 bell. That's really good. I love it when CJ and Flick come over because I'll make like $500,000 every time they come over, which is really nice because the more bells you have, the better it is, especially for me who loves trading on the online forums. Because stuff people trade, the amount of money people trade for, it's scary. Okay, let's head to the pond. Yes. I do focus on the turnip trade. I usually buy them on Sundays, and then I would sell them throughout the week. But after I became a member on these Discord servers, I don't have to anymore because don't have to buy them only on Sunday anymore. Because what ended up happening is other people, they would sell, they would have you come over, because Daisy would be at their island. You pay a little bit of entry price, and you will get to buy at their place. So I don't really worry about missing out on Sunday anymore because I know I have a way of getting them even if it's on a weekday, which is super nice. And I, because of the forum, there's people who will open their island when their turnips are over 500 or 600. So I've been doing that, even though you do have to pay a fee. Like, it's actually worth it because you make millions of dollars. And because I've been doing it in the last few weeks, I've made like 12 million bells. I mean, this game, I enjoy it like vanilla, but like if you manage to yeah, 12 million. But if you like join the servers and play with other people, it's even better. Like the one thing I really enjoy about this game is the community. Like you would always hear about toxic community and stuff like that, but with Animal Crossing so far, I have not experienced that at all. Like everybody's so friendly, everybody's so helpful, but I think it's also helped that the mods on the Discord server that I'm a part of, they're very good at like banning people who are not like that nice. Like half of my villagers, Marshalls, Hornsby, Pico, Cherry, and Apples, I got them from trading with other people. It's really nice. Like if you do end up getting a Switch and the game, join the community. Like come onto my streams, let me know, and I'll send you a link to the community. And everybody there's so nice, and there's lots of players, so there's always somebody selling turnips. There's always somebody, like, you know, opening up the island for like high prices, so you can sell them at Nook's Crannies, so you never worry about like having your turnips spoil. And if you're like out of material or crafts or hard of money, you can literally go there and trade your stuff. And even villagers too. Like if you don't have a lot of Nook miles and you needed a villager, there are people in there who like give away free villagers because they don't want them. And that's how that's how I get to do so much in like the first 3 weeks of my game, is because I discovered the server. They're super helpful. I know 12 millions though, it's like nice. Like now I don't have to worry about it anymore. Like had I not played online and I unlocked terraforming, I would like, you know, I would like be worried about how much bells I spend to like build all the infrastructures. But now with the turnip trade online with real people, it's I don't have to worry about bells. Like I can like build as many bridges as I want, destroy as many as I want, and I haven't to worry about losing money, which is super nice. And then of course CJ and Flick, when they're over, like they also help you make a few million too. It's one of the reasons why when I catch fish, if there's any fish that sells over 1500, I do not sell them at Nook's Cranny. I keep them in my storage or put them outside if there's like no storage, and then I would know that, oh, you know, when CJ or Flick come over, I'll get more money that way. So I always do that. It's a little tip I learned from watching a lot of YouTube videos of other players. The stuff you learn from watching other players and the tip they gives you are very valuable when you're playing like these type of games. So I'm just arranging these. I like it when my game is like, and like when my pocket are arranged, even though I shouldn't be doing this, but it made me feel better. When everything is neat. Actually, I should put this money away because my pocket is getting full. So, I've been curious, how do you feel about Tom Nook? Are you of the party that believe he's an evil person? An evil capitalist? Or you are of the party that think he's a good guy and is a very misunderstood character? Because I'm of the belief that he's a very misunderstood character and that he's a good guy. You about 50-50? I'm the type who always believe that people are innately good. Oh, I don't watch the fan theories, but oh, do I have that one yet? Hold on, I'm gonna check if I have that. But I happened to came across this video. I'll link it up for you. Hold on. And every time I saw it, well, once I watched it, it changed my mind. Like I never really believed that he's evil anyway. I only heard people saying that he's evil. But after I watched the video, I realized that, oh, it makes sense. So I actually like Tom Nook. Actually, I should link it up and maybe you'll watch it. It's really good. Hold on. Let me find it. Is it this one? There's a really good video I watched. Okay, found it. So, if you are bored, watch this one. He's awesome. It's an awesome video, and he had proof of why he think that Tom Nook is a very misunderstood character, because he went he went in and researched all the games and all the dialogues and stuff like that, and gives you background and information and stuff like that about Tom. And after I watched it, I was like, oh, well, now I like him too. I try not to watch fan theories unless they have a lot of good supporting evidence. And so far, what I've seen are, I'm pretty convinced that he's a good guy. Oh, I was gonna check if I had pawn. Oh, I was gonna put money away. See, I get so sidetracked so easily. So deposit. I'll deposit 10,000 here. Well, actually, I'll deposit 15,000 in here, mainly because I know they're gonna fill up pretty fast. Oh yeah, I don't expect you to watch it now, but if you have some time, like, watch it. It's a really good. It's a very good video. It's very well done and very informative. Like, I literally started watching it before I even got the game. Okay, what am I doing? Okay, so the pawn method didn't work because unlike the beach part, these fishes, they go every which way, and I found myself having to maneuver a lot. So if I want to beat my current streak of 10 in a row, I gotta use the beach. Can somebody tell me what I'm supposed to be doing right now? Let's just go and fish. Oh wow, I've been streaming for like almost 2.5 hours. Which means I have another maybe 45 to another hour before I'm done. Come on, fishy. Oh! Ah! My butterfinger! Terrible! I swear, sometime my thumb has a mind of its own. Oh yeah! But, you know, we gotta go check on Pico. If she's still there, we're definitely making a pond for her. But let's just finish this round and I'll go check up on Pico. Poor thing is still probably fishing there and wondering why she had no bite. Actually, there was a pond up here, but I removed it while I was terraforming because it was in the way of one of the houses I want to build. because I want like this area where I'm currently at to be like the gathering spot for all the villagers, and the further you get from the plaza, it'll be like the more foresty area. I kind of want to spread my villagers a little bit out around the island too. But not too far from each other, because what I'm doing, because I do plan to do a lot of trades in my game, and I don't want like people to be wondering, oh my gosh, a hammer shark! Awesome! But I don't want like people to be wondering, like having to like go halfway across the island just to find somebody. That's one of the reasons why I want all my village to be around the plaza, close to the airport. And it's also nice too to do that, because when I have an event coming and stuff like that, bait. Ah, what did I do? Oh gosh, I got the bait. When I do plan on running events in my game, I want to be able to have a good method to like fence off certain area. God, I just wasted a bait. To fence off certain areas so that people won't go there, you know. I'm telling you, like, I can't multitask today for some weird reason. Oh, and sorry about the truck in the background. They're backing into the driveway. Hold on, I'll be right back again. Give me 1 second. Okay, so let's finish. Did I just say something? Okay, I'll be right back. And I'm gonna put this on. And I'll see you in a bit. So my babies are kind of like afraid of my mom. So whenever my mom comes, they will go run under my bed, and they will stay there for hours. And I just came back into my room after speaking to my mom, and she's like under the bed, like laying down, and gave me like the look. I was like, "Is she gone yet?" You know, both my babies are quiet, but they're also cowards. Like, they don't like strangers. Well, they are okay with strangers if you come over more often. they just they would run away from you first, and then but they would look at you and they would be curious about you. And if you stay long enough, they get curious to the point where they come up to you. It's just that the first hour or so, they'll be like, "What are you doing in my territory?" Is my microphone on? Oh, it is on. Okay. Just want to make sure. And could you hear the game audio too? Oh, shoot. Oh, shoot. No. Sorry about that. Can you hear me? Sorry, I was back for at least a minute, and I was talking with my cat, and I realized the game wasn't on properly. Like, the stream wasn't turning on properly. Oops. Let's go check a Pico. Oh, Pico's still here! Oh, poor Pico. Okay, Pico, we're gonna help you out. We're gonna make this bigger so you can catch some fish. And first move all... Oops. Let's first move all of these plants. Ah! I'm telling you, like, I'm terrible. This is why I'm so bad at catching bugs, because I always, like, move, like, a little further or in a different direction than the bugs I'm trying to catch. And it's annoying. See? I'm trying to get the red lily on my right, and I keep on getting anything else but the one I want. Oh, hello, Mr. Steel. Oh, this is terrible. Welcome to my stream. Thank you for joining us. We're just having a little relaxing fun with the fish tourneys. And right now, we're helping Pico here, who's been fishing at that little spot for at least 3 hours now, and she haven't caught anything. And we're trying to tell her that she can't get anything there because fish will only spawn if it's 3 blocks or high or more, and that is definitely not 3 blocks. So we're just trying to make it bigger for her so the fish will spawn for the poor darling. I don't want to break her heart, so that's what we're trying to do. Nope. So feel free to sit back and relax and watch me as I stumble my way through this game, in which I shouldn't be stumbling because I've been playing this for at least a month. Okay. I think that's 3 by 3. Maybe this one too, right here. Awesome. Okay, Pico, I'm also gonna throw in a bait for you so you get the fish starting. Here you go. And I just turn it off. Hi! I was wondering where you were. You got quiet on me. Okay, so... Oh yeah. That's fine. I've lost so much full vision in this game, I'm not even happy every time I turn the game... Turn the... I don't like my island and my storage is so full. I have to litter on my island, making me glad to see other people. I just like... Aww, I'm so sorry. Oh, well, there's two options you can do. The most brutal option, of course, is to reset your island and just completely start from scratch. The second island, and actually a more fun one, I would suggest is if you join a Discord of Animal Crossing server with other players, you can have a yard sale and you can charge them, you know, you can even do it for free or charge money for the stuff. And just have people come over, and they will happily come over, and they will take your stuff. And before you know it, your island will be empty and clean. Because I know that's how some people do it when they get a 5-star island and they have too much stuff that doesn't fit into their storage system. They will just throw a yard sale. And it's actually really fun because not only do you have opportunity to like get rid of things you don't want, you might be able to earn bells and nook miles, and you make new friends because people on these servers are super nice. I've made quite a few friends in the last 3 or 4 weeks that I've been playing. But I can understand the overwhelming feeling this game. I've unlocked terraforming about 2 weeks ago, and I'm still overwhelmed about what I want to do with it. Oh, well, I hope that it gets better for you, and you know, if you can't play this game anymore, that's fine too. I mean, there's plenty of great games out there that, you know, that I'm sure you enjoy. I'm just happen to be one of those people who like simulation games, and I like decorating my islands. I like doing the mundane things. Ooh, there's a big fish here. I'm sure that I'll probably be just as overwhelming as you. And to be honest, the first 2 weeks I was on this game every single day, 24/7. But what ended up happening is I ended up in the last 2 weeks, even though with the new stuff I'm becoming overwhelmed as well. So I don't get to play as much as I used to anymore. But that's one of the reasons why I stream it, because I like to play it and then other people join me and keep me company while I play it. So that's how I've been overcoming my the pressure of the game. Start casting. Wait, oh, where the big fish went? Darn it! Oh, it's got the bait. What I'm doing? Sorry, my mom just stopped by my room and asked me a question. Darn it, I'm running out of fish bait again. Try hard, are you still here with me? Nope. See, I always do this. I shouldn't be doing this. I should just be scattering food and then release it. This Butterfinger of mine. This might be a suckerfish. Yeah, it's probably a suckerfish. Yep. And this might be something big. It looked like something big. Come on. Yes. Another suckerfish. I think after this one, I'm gonna end the stream. And I'll probably come back on Monday. And my last 2 baits. Hopefully I get something good. This is something I don't have. This is something I don't have. Dang it! I have you already. And there go my fishing reel. Okay, it's over. And I'm pretty sure there was a clam here somewhere I saw earlier. Oh, right there. Oh, there's another one here. Let's see. Oh, there's another one right here. I'm gonna grab that. Let's see. We'll get CJ, get rid of these fishes. Oh, we have like an hour left for this tourney. Thank you. I know, like, Try is right. There's no need to rush in this game. Mainly because, like, this is going to be a more relaxing game. You do things at your own pace. Like, there's no, like, this game doesn't really have an ending. There's no place you need to rush to. It is difficult to keep track with everyone, but you gotta understand too that there are people who plays this game with time travel, and it's those people that make it a little difficult for other people to play. I'm not saying that, you know, that they couldn't play because, you know, Nintendo make it, like, you know, a thing to be able to time travel in this game. It is a part of the game. It's just that, for us players who, like, you know, we like to play this vanilla with no time traveling, stuff like that, it can get a little bit upsetting when, like, you know, you do your best to just, you know, like, to do something, Yeah, trying to manage everything in a slow pace, and then you visit somebody and then they have everything. Like, a good example too is like the mermaid stuff. Like, when I was in the forum, like everybody was like have everything already, and I was like, how did you get everything already when the game was just updated like 3 days ago? It's because they were time traveling, and sometimes they make it, though, you know, time travel make it a little bit like frustrating to play. I don't get frustrated at them at all because, you know, everybody has a different play style, but I can see how it can overwhelm other people. Oh yeah, my fishing rod broke. Just gonna hold this. Yeah, I definitely agree with you. Play this game at a slow pace. And it is okay to actually put a game down and then come back and visit it again later. Like, I am in love with my Sims game and stuff like that, but I realized over the years that it is okay to just like leave it alone for a few weeks, a few months, and even like a few years. One time I didn't touch The Sims 2 at all for like 2 or 3 years. Because sometimes you just need that time away from it. And it is okay to do that too. And also, simulation sometimes is not for everybody. Yeah, like sometimes you just need time away from it. Sometimes you just, it kind of, you know, sometimes you just, it's just time for you to let go. Like me, like I love reading, like, and it's one of my all-time favorite hobby. I do it every single day. I do it before I go to sleep. I do it first thing in the morning. I read a few chapters. Oh my gosh, a great white! Oh my gosh, you don't know how happy I was when the first day I played this game and I caught a great white. I was super happy. But back to the whole conversation thing. It's like, it's okay to be like, you know, to just put things aside. Yeah, I lost my track. I have no idea where I was going with it. Let me see, $7. Yeah, take your time. I mean, certain games are meant to be savored, especially simulation game. Simulation game often do not have an ending because it's just supposed to depict, you know, like stuff logically and in real life. Like, typically kind of make your own ending, kind of. A lot of people said that in New Horizon, it ended when you get KK Slider to come and, like, you know, sing at your island because you get the ending credits and everything like that, and a lot of people consider that the game ending. And anything you do after is just up to you. That's why when you ask Tom Nook what you should do, he'd be like, yeah, just go live your best life. There's no need to do anything. And it's very true. Like, there's no need to rush or force yourself to do anything. I'm gonna swap this with, let me see. I'm gonna switch to a coral. Oh. How is Stardew Valley? Like, is that also a Nintendo game? I've been seeing a lot of players play, like, you know, like, live streaming that game and a lot of videos on it, but I have no idea what it is. I heard about Harvest Moon. I heard that one's good. My brother played that. But I've seen let's play and streaming of Stardew, and I'm intrigued by it. But right now, since I just recently got into Animal Crossing, I kind of do not want to touch anything else. Keep on crafting these fish baits, but I don't use them properly. I keep on forgetting to use them, or I end up wasting them. Okay, let's try the tourney again because I just realized that tourney ends 6 and it is 4:53 now. So I'm gonna try to do a few more, and then I want to like trade in some of my point for stuff. Yep. Dang, I already wasted a lot of seconds. I am so not prepared for this game. I mean, for this tourney today. And I see a balloon in the background. I'm so tempted to get it, but I know I only have 3 minutes to do this. There's a balloon in the background tempting me. Again. Oh yes, thank you. You got quiet for a moment, so I'm like, oh, you must be busy. Thank you so much for staying with all this time. Oh, my finger slipped. See, I am wasting these baits. Oh, you did? How was it? Did that make your impression of Tom Nook better, or just like, you know, or you just like don't think it is valid at all? Yeah, I was kind of sad about that, but I think it's so sweet how he takes care of them. Dang, I just lost another one. I know! When I watched people play this game, I literally thought they were like his sons. And I was like, oh, they're so sweet. And then when I watched the video, I was like, really? But I think it's even sweeter that he wasn't. You're really convinced now that he's a good guy? That he's misunderstood? Yeah, the creator of that video, he did a good job with that. It's very convincing. And all the evidence too really helps. And he gives Saba scissors for her birthday. Yeah, I know. I know, and I like how, despite the fact that he's like that after he came back and he wasn't like, you know, and he was so jaded by what happened in the city, like she was still his biggest champion. So for me, in my eyes, it is Red who is the villain. But do you find it funny how Tom Nook was like rated as the #1 villain, and then Red was like rated as the most misunderstood character, and you're like, what the? How is he the most misunderstood character? He's the villain. I thought that thing at the end was hilarious. I was like, oh gosh, who's been casting these votes? I want to know. I'm like, like whoever cast these votes, come here. I want to have a word with you. Like, get over here. I want to know right now. Exactly. He swindled the players. Like, he's not the good guy he pretended to be. Like, he's so swarmy and slimy. I mean, from the moment he was like, "Oh, we're cousins," and I'm like, I don't. This is not gonna slide with me. I got the bad vibe from Red. So, like, for me, it's like, you don't seem like the good guy you're trying to portray yourself to be. I always like Tom Nook. Like, despite all the stuff I was hearing online, on social media about, like, how bad he is as a character, like, a part of me was like, I don't think he's that bad. And then after watching that video, I was like, yeah, he's not a bad person at all. This looked way easier on TV. I'm sure everything looked way easier on TV. Oh, let me see what— oh, you know what? I haven't seen Marshall all day. Did he not come out and join us? Marshalls! So he's here in his house having a good cup of coffee. Yay, you made it! What the latest? Do you remember the happy kindness going to be grading our homes tomorrow? Okay, I haven't heard any theory with Isabel as of yet. Hi, Haley. You were here yesterday. Thank you for being here again. I know, he's my favorite. Oh, okay, so I need to decorate my house for tomorrow. I'll put it in the kitchen and maybe the bathroom. Look at that cup of coffee. I want that cup of coffee. She was in Smash Bros. Yes, Haley, we can be friends in Animal Crossing. Weren't we already friends in Animal Crossing? Although I don't plan on having anybody come over yet, because I have because I'm gonna be leaving in about, let me see, like half an hour or so. Actually, I was supposed to leave about half an hour ago, but this is so much fun and I kind of want to continue this. But yeah, we can be friends. Just remind me of this when I stream again on Monday, because I don't plan on having anybody come over right now. I've never played Smash Bros, but I did not know any of the Animal Crossing characters are in there. I mean, why is Isabel a villain? I mean, like, she's so sweet. Like, I get no impression at all. Although, when she does smell the flowers, she looks as if she did a little something before she went to work. Every rose has a thorn. That's so true. I mean, everybody had to have their own method of, like, protecting themselves. Even the sweetest person in the world will have to have some sort of protection against people who hurt them, right? So far, I'm not convinced that Isabel is a villain yet. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. And I try to stay away from watching, like, theories about them. Tom Nook wasn't an exception, because that was just happened to be recommended to me, and the creator of that video, he brought up some very nice evidence showcasing that Tom Nook is a good guy. And from my interaction with him in this game, I do like him. I mean, I don't think even if he's a villain, I don't think he's a bad villain either, because can you think of anybody who will lend you so much amount of money and tell you pay it back anytime and don't have to worry about interest? Like, how many people can you know? I mean, even the bank like, you know, there are a certain amount of interest. I just discovered that it's almost it's over the limit that I usually do streaming, and so far I am doing very well with my commentaries, I think, hopefully. And my mind have been, like, you know, fried yet, which is good, which means I'm starting to get used to it. Which means eventually I'll be able to stream for a longer amount of time and be okay. And there's no fish! No, and I'm out of bait! Yes. I give a solid 10. Aw, thank you. I've always been, like, want to try streaming. Because I do like discussion, like talking to people during my game. I like discussing the characters. I like, you know, just having a conversation with someone while I play a game. But I never like really like actually do it, mainly because I always like get a little shy. And you know, there are many people online of the opinion that if you stream, you have to show your face. Yeah, I do. I have big glass of water over here. But I was always of the opinion that if you stream, you have to show your face. And I'm kind of shy about that. You know, I'm not sure I'm really comfortable yet. But I've been watching a lot of people streaming Animal Crossing. And a lot of them don't even show their face. And funny enough, yesterday when I was watching one of my favorite streamer who was streaming this game, and someone asked him why he doesn't show his face, he was like, well, I get really annoyed because of seeing other people's face on the thing, because it seems like everybody's doing it and he'd rather see what he wants on the screen and just interact with people, you know, without showing their face. And I was like, hey, you know what? That's the same exact reason. So in the end, I'm like, you know what? I'll try this. So I did, and I'm really enjoying it. And you guys, you know, make it so much fun. Especially you guys, even the quiet one who doesn't like use the chat box but still like watch my streams. Like, you guys are, I'm really grateful for you guys. I'm like usually the chat box in my friends group. And I always wondered what I'm gonna talk about with you guys, because we're playing a game, but I also like to talk a lot about books. I like to talk a lot about, like, you know, stuff that's happening. Well, not a lot of stuff that's happening, but like media stuff. Yeah, you guys make this so much fun. I remember the 2 days ago when I first tried streaming for the first time. You guys were so welcoming, and I was like, oh my god, this is my first time. I was so nervous. I was so nervous because I was like, okay, how am I gonna do this? This is my very first time. And the group of you who came on were so sweet and nice and friendly and so welcoming that like I was no longer like you know, nervous like within the first like 10-20 minutes. It was super nice. So, let's talk about schedule for my channel since we're on the topic of streaming. So right now, although I don't have a set schedule yet, the preliminary schedule that I'm considering so far is that I will stream every other day and only Saturday on the weekend. So it will be Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. I will be streaming, and so far it will be Animal Crossing, but I might switch it up here and there and do The Sims, because I do want to get back into The Sims, and my viewer on YouTube are probably feeling really neglected because I haven't been uploading videos in the last 2 weeks because I've been so into Animal Crossing. So I might end up doing that. So if you see me doing The Sims, feel free to stop by. I would love to have you there and watch me of how I micromanage my Sims life, because I'm a terrible person. I love to micromanage them. So yeah, I'm gonna do that. So and if I end up liking this enough, I might end up staggering my my games and stream every day and while staggering them, because I do enjoy my Sims game. Yes, my YouTube is the same username, Soraya Plays. I do plan on changing it to something else once I brand out a little bit more, because Soraya Play was just something that was in my head because I want to try different games, and I didn't know how I would feel about using the name for streaming. But yeah, so far it is Soraya Plays. You can see a lot of my Sims video on my channel. If you need the link, I'll give it to you. But you can find it under Soraya Play. Yay, another Gerardo! Awesome. So I might just finish streaming. I might just play this until 6 o'clock. We'll see what happens. Because that's when the tourney ends, and I'd rather just, like, you know, play this and chat with you guys for another half an hour. And once the tourney ends, I'll end the stream and then I'll go sell the fish. And there, Pico. Let's see if Pico caught anything now that we gave her a little bigger space. The fish still aren't biting. Oh, thank you. But just to let you know, I do plan on streaming exclusively on Twitch starting next week. Mainly because I have too much trouble streaming to YouTube and Twitch at the same time. Because it seems that sometimes the chat would not load for the YouTubers or stuff, like, you know, I'm just having a lot of technical difficulty when I'm streaming to both platforms. So I'm gonna make streaming exclusive to Twitch, and I'm gonna make streaming exclusive to Twitch, and everything else will be on my YouTube video. I will upload some of my highlights from my streaming games into my YouTube channel, but not all of it. And another plan I do plan to do for my streaming channel is that the content that's on my YouTube channel versus my Twitch channel will not be the same at all. For example, right now on my YouTube channel, I'm running a series, the Sora Bora series, where I play about a resident on this island that's in The Sims. But for the streaming, I will not be doing that because that is exclusive for YouTube. But on my Twitch Sims streaming, what I'm going to do is I'm going to create a whole new island from scratch, and with the people who interact with me on my stream, I will, like, you know, I will have an event where I would have some of my Simby players be the people who are on my stream. So I'll probably pick a few of you guys, and then I'll make your likeness during my streams, and I'll put you into my game and I'll play with you guys as a character in my Sims in the town. And so we'll be building everything together. I mean, I already have the templates for the island, and it's semi-decorated, but I haven't built the houses or the buildings or the businesses yet. So for streaming The Sims, what I'm going to do is I'm going to do it online, and you guys can help me figure out what to build, like what business to build in the town, how many families there are, and you guys can even, like, build, if you guys have your own Sims game, you can, like, create your own character and then send them to me, and I will put them into my game as residents, and then we can play through that, and I think that'd be super fun to do. So if you're interested in that, make sure you are subscribed to both my channels, and then we can do that together. But that's my plans. It's just oh, you never played Sims though? Oh no, that's fine. What happened is, what I'm gonna do is, I'm not sure how I'm gonna do it, but once I have a few people who I want to be in my game, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna have you like either draw a picture or just reference yourself to me, or if you're on, I'm gonna build those characters while you're on my Twitch stream, and then you can just tell me what hair you like, what you like want your character to look like, and then once I have that, it would be awesome. Well, keep in mind, I'm only doing Sims 2. I've never played The Sims 4, although I plan to. And, I'm an exclusively a Sims 2 lover. Like, I don't play Sims 3, even though it's open world. But I just don't like the aesthetics of The Sims. And then Sims 4, I just felt like they took a lot of stuff out. And there's just like, it's just boring. Sims 2 is very nostalgic. I grew up on that, and that's the only game I play. And also because I'm so used to the mechanics on it, and I already mod the game to just the way I like it. But I'm really excited about the new Paralive game that's coming out. That is supposed to be the Sims 2 competitor. Oh, I didn't move this out. Hold on. Okay, let's do some more fishing. We have like about half an hour before this tourney ends. But I'm curious, if you were to play the Sims game, like which one would you play? 1, 2, 3, or 4? For me, I like Sims 2 the best, because I feel like out of all the games, all the Sims that has been released, that one has the most features, has the most things you can do. Yes, it's not as modern, but after you mod it, it's just as good as the other ones. But I do have a copy of Sims 3, and I did bought the Sims 4 when it first came out. I got the collector's edition. Yeah, a lot of new Sim players like to start with Sims 4 because it's more modern. I just have a hard time with it because Sims 4 felt more superficial. Like with Sims 2, like the creator, like you can tell that when Sims 2 was being created, the creators, they put their heart and soul into it. Like there are details and levels of love in there, like level of details, and so much love that they put in that game, and you can see it in everything, right? But when it comes to Sims 4, like there's so much. It feels very superficial. Yes, it's fun, but I feel like they were in it more for the money than they are in there for the spirit of the game. That's one of the reasons why I didn't enjoy Sim 4. I played it a little bit, but I just didn't like it. And I didn't like how like they took a lot of stuff and just put it back in and make you pay more for it and stuff like that. And the other day I was watching a video of another like Sim player who's been playing it for way longer than I have, and he was mentioning how The Sims 2 was created for people to play like a long time, like for people to play like, you know, for a long time and never feel bored, right? Where The Sims 4 is like you play it for an hour or a day and you're done with it because there's nothing more to do. With Sims 2, you can play it for a week and there'll still be things to do, because like the stuff they do in there, the mechanics in there, like you have to work for it. But in Sims 4, despite every new expansion packs or stuff packs or or any other packs they add in there, it's like you complete everything within an hour, within a day. And then once you complete everything, everything feels the same. Everything feels so tedious. And he said that's one of the reasons why he had a hard time loving Sims 4 compared to every other ones. Okay, I'm gonna put you on hold just for a second. My mom is here. Sorry, I'm back. But yeah, I know the company needs to make money to be able to like afford to do the things that they do. But I have a problem with it when it's very obvious. You know, it's like microtransaction. I don't like that, mainly because like, you know, it's became a pay to win game. And you can tell they don't really care to put in those features, not because they're lazy, it's because they want to like oh god, I lost that one. It's because they want to like get as much money out of you as like possible, and it feels kind of greedy. And after Sims 3, you feel like they're not there because they want to create a game that people will love. You feel like they're there because they're creating a game because they want to make money. Where in Sims 4, you can feel like these people who worked on it, they loved it, they're passionate about it, and they want to give it the best they can do. Like every expansion packs are filled with stuff you can do, and you won't finish it all in one day. You have to keep going at it and add it until you discover. And details they put in there is just so much. And here I am going on and on about Sims 2. But that's really how I feel about Sims 2. Like I mean, if the company can make me feel like they're not greedy for my money, I'd be more than happy to like play them. It's just like I just can't help but feel like that's what it is. Like every time they release something, I feel like they could have done a little bit more, add a little bit more. You know, if about 20 years ago they can stuff all of that into a CD that can barely carry half as much stuff as a typical, like, you know, game now carries, right? Why can't they do the same thing now when it's so much easier for them to store, like, you know, data? It's easier to store data now, so you know what I mean. And then and honestly, it's not even just the creator of The Sims. It's like a lot of companies do that. Like you pay like a lot of money for these games, and you feel like you got cheated. Versus back then, you pay for it and you know that you're gonna get more than what you pay for. Versus today, it's one of the reasons why I prefer the classic games to a lot of the newer release game, because a lot of times you feel like you've been taken advantage of. It's kind of sad because, you know, I really do want to like give like The Sims 4 a try, but I would play them, I would go back and visit it once in a while, and it's like every expansion pack, it feels kind of tedious after a while. You know, to be honest, I'm wondering if they're actually working on The Sims 5. Are they planning to continue Sims 4? Or they're planning on like stopping, because I feel like it's been going on forever, and there's so many stuff packs and expansion packs for it. Oh, I got a koi! I love that fish. Like, I feel like they keep on adding things to it that it's like when is it gonna end, you know? That's one of the reasons why I'm really excited for Paralives. Because hopefully, like, I don't expect to be as great as Sims 2, but I want it to be like a game where like there's passion and love behind it. Because a lot of games doesn't feel like that anymore. Oh, talking about game, let's get out of the Sims topic. Do you like, you know, obviously you're here, so I'm pretty sure you play some sort of video game, but what genre is your cup of tea? For me, I like simulation game like The Sims 2, like Animal Crossing, and I love JRPGs like the Tale series, like the Final Fantasy series. I love those games. I like story with a lot of plot and characters, and actually has an ending when it comes to RPGs. Yours mixed? I'd be interested to know. I mean, so is it a little bit of everything? I'm a bit picky, so for me it's definitely RPG and simulations. Like, I find myself enjoying those games. Don't we all love a game with a deep story? Every game with a deep story sticks with you. Of course, I try to stick with ones that doesn't make me cry, because then I'll just never get over it. I like stories that have a happy ending, hence why I play Final Fantasies and the Tale series, because even though not all of them end in a good way, but at least, you know, like, there is a feeling of completion. And it's memorable. Borderlands? I've heard about Borderlands, but I've never played it. But then again, other than the Sims series, I haven't really played a Western game. Not because not because I'm very like I'm judgmental against it, like have anything against it, but it's more like I'm just not into the aesthetics of Western games. Like, I like the Eastern game, like the JRPGs, because I like the culture. I like the elements that they use in there versus Western game. Just something about Western game aesthetic, like, it doesn't like appeal to me. And the fact that they tend to be more brutal too. Stardew Valley and Harvest Moon. My brother played Harvest Moon. He actually recommended that to me because he knows what kind of games I like, and he's like, that's your cup of tea. Do you think I should take a look at Stardew Valley and play it? I've been curious about that game for the longest time. I've been seeing it so much. Oh, 100%. Is it like is it a platform game, or is it like, oh, hold on, okay. So is it a platform game, or is it a computer game that I can just like download into my computer? Like, I've seen so many people playing that game, and I really like, you know, get curious. Oh, PC, perfect. And can you get it on Steam? Mm-hmm. On Steam, perfect. I do have a big Steam library on Switch too. Oh, huh. I might. Well, you know what? If it's on Steam, I might just put it onto my PC. But it's nice to actually have it on my Switch too. I gotta check whichever one is cheaper. I'll just do it through that way. Sorry for the noise. It's just my parents talking. Because I know that on Switch, right? I heard that a lot of people, one of the things people have against Nintendo is they don't usually lower the price on their games. Oh gosh, I need to clean this place up. Look at this. Oh, this is once I get my island together, I'm gonna throw a big island warming party, and I'm gonna give these away. The Harvest Moon is a Japan version of Stardew. Oh, okay. I'll definitely do Harvest Moon because I've seen the aesthetics of Harvest Moon. I know that's a lot of DIY. I keep on getting them. I tell you, like, if you are a member of the see, it's catching up with me. 3 hours catching up with me. If you're a member of those Discord servers, like, they would have what they call a give one take one party, like a party where people would like line these DIYs along their shores, and they would invite you to the island, and you would bring some over, and you would find the one. Excuse me. You would find. I'm sorry about that. My dad, he's like legally deaf, so sometimes we just scream at him from to hear. Bye. Yeah, like he is legally deaf, so like we had to scream for him to hear, so. Hold on.
Hallelujah.
Sorry about that. My mom just like leaving, and she just wanna like ask me or something before she goes. But yeah, like I've loved Japan. Oh gosh, see, I'm butchering it again. I love Japanese games because I like the aesthetics, like the art that they do a lot. But I might end up doing both. I might just like grab both games and see which one I like. Okay. So look at this. I'm so sidetracked that instead of putting the stuff away at in my storage, I'm like walking around my island, like just walk all over the place, not knowing what I'm supposed to do. I'm just I'm telling you, like I have, like you, I have memories of a goldfish. I get sidetracked so easily sometimes. Okay, put these in here. And it's like I kind of wish that they allow us to sell these despite the fact that the Tourney is running, just so we can get rid of these more storage, because now after I put these away, I'm gonna have to come back here, grab them again just to go sell them to CJ. So between Harvest Moon and Stardew, which one do you prefer? I know, it's so tedious. I'm gonna have to craft that. Oh, fish bait. Oh, I just put it away. It's okay. Stardew. So it's a story, like the story plot is better in Stardew versus the other one? Okay, some more fish bait over here. Oh, that's medicine. Oh, okay. I find that in video games, sometimes you find yourself spending more time on a certain game for unknown reason. You're like, this shouldn't be something I like, but why am I always drawn to it? And I find that happen a lot to me. Plus I have multiplayer. Aw, that's awesome. That's gotta be fun when you can play with your friends. That's one of the functions I enjoy most about this one too, because you can play with a lot of people, and they have a story. I've been seeing so much of those like players playing Stardew Valley, but I'm trying to resist watching it because I don't want to give myself spoilers. So far, what I know of Stardew Valley is that there is one character who likes eggs, and he would throw a party where he cooked everything eggs, and he would even bury one here and there. So I'm guessing he have a passionate love relationship with eggs. But that's all I know because I just happened to be watching, leaving some people videos running that came on. And I was like, huh, someone really obsessed with eggs. Is it because you haven't got there yet? Or is it just something that, I also know that there is a person in there who's in a wheelchair. And, I think it's May or something. Yeah, he was also at the egg party. It's kind of funny. And I know the fishing mechanic in that game can get frustrating. So there's another one you need to help me with. What's OWH? I'm the type of person that when I chat with people, I type the full text and not the acronyms. So it's like, so I'm like, I always forget what certain things are. Oops. Oh, like, oh, okay. I believe it was easier. Oh, the fishing is easier? Really? Because whenever I watch people play it and they're fishing, like they seem to struggle with keeping the fish on the hook. Like compared to Animal Crossing, all you do is press the A button when they grab onto the hook and you can release it, you don't have to do anything. But according to other people, I've noticed they struggle to keep those fish on the hook with the controls. So I would assume that it was harder because of that. I'm seeing a lot of bubbles. I might go swimming. I'm catching so much of you, mister. Oh, fish! We have 3 minutes left of the fishing tourney. It's almost ending. Wow! Streaming been happening so fast. I'm like, wow! It's 5:57. I've been streaming for almost three and a half hours. It was your main skill in the game? Oh, that's good. That's one of the things that kind of like got me a little bit like iffy about it, because I'm like, how do I feel about the fishing? So the last 2 minutes, let me go ahead and do the very last one before it's over. Let me go ahead and grab my fishing and run. It's almost over. Last one of the day. This one right there. Hopefully I get no slipping fingers. Oh gosh, this is taking me... Oh no. No! I'm having a hard time with the last one. The pressure, no! I know, but I'm already wasting like... I already wasted like half a second. Like half a minute. This is the last one too. I better make a lot. I always forget to breathe. Thank you for reminding me. And we don't have a lot of fish bait either. Oh, this is probably gonna be harder. Yeah, I hope so. At least get over 3. If anything else, get over 5 or 6. Come on, you can do it. You can do it. Of course, my pep talk to myself is you can do it. Come on, come on, come on, hurry up, hurry up, hurry up, hurry up. Okay, I want to get at least 6. We're gonna start small and we keep on adding more as we go up. Come on, you can do it. Nibble. Yes. I like it when they nibble it right away. We can make it so much easier. And my last fish bait. And the fishing tourney is over. The moment I'm done with this. Hurry up, hurry up, hurry up, hurry up. Please bite, please bite, please bite. Hurry, hurry, hurry. You're not making this any easy on me. Hurry up. Thank you. I knew they like tease you. It's the squid. Of course it's a squid that teases you. Here you go. Here's one other one. Dang it. A little further back. Come on. Come on. Hurry up. Yes. I'm like bouncing in my seats for no reason. Both my cats are like, what are you doing? Come on. Is there anything up here? No. What about the pond? The pond? The pond? Is there anything in the pond? Oh, yes. Okay, this is gonna be a little harder, but... Dang it! I shouldn't come to the pond. But, whatever. I have 17 seconds. Come on! Yes! A frog. And we're out of fish baits. Hey, at least we got 7, right? No, 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 no. Okay, I might as well just talk to these two. Hi, guys. What are you talking about? Hey, Chops, I've been wondering, what do you do with your free time? I'm curious as well. Thought you'd never ask, as I'm sure you know the life of a top-tier celebutant really slows down. Just last night, I was rereading the Tower Pile of spec script I almost sold. The work never ends! Also confirmed, there are pages after riveting pages of sweeping romance and thrilling adventure. Fantastic. Hey, I am always in for riveting romances. That's my cup of tea. Afterward, I poured myself a gourmet green tea and spent the rest of the night collecting stamps. Okay, I'm all for grabbing a good cup of tea, especially if it's gourmet, but I'm not sure I'll be spending the rest of my night collecting stamps. Huh, last night? But we were hanging out last night, Hammy. Oh no, he got caught in a lie. Chops! Chops! You just lied! You was inspiration for my new script about body with an Atlas 11 physique. Nice save! And guess who I went
That's right, me. But now guess I wanna now guess who I wanna play Store Collect number 4. Oh my god, that was so shady. That was a nice save and also very shady. You see what I mean? Like Chops, like, it's starting to grow on me because of this, but at the same time, it's like, get off my island. Oh my gosh, Chop! I couldn't. Oh my god, I could not believe. I love you know, like finding my villager talking to each other and jumping into the middle of the conversation because the stuff you hear they talk about, it's super hilarious. Oh gosh, that was hilarious. Okay, so how do I redeem these points? That's fine, but I want to see how I can redeem my points. Oh, I got 136 points. And you can get some... Depends on what you say. Yeah, give me that. Yeah, chat was busted good. I'm gonna try to get a lot more stuff. Fish drying rack. Ooh. Sure, why not? I'm gonna keep going until I use up all my points. Oh, fish umbrella. Yeah, I'm gonna spend all my points. Oh, fishing rod stand is nice. Tackle bag. I'm getting a lot of nice fishing gears. Fish print. Sure, why not? I'm gonna keep going until I use all these points. Oh, I got a wand. Fish wand. Nice. I know. I got 136 points, so I should get at least 13 things. I know. I'm gonna keep going until I use it all up. I know there's some things you can only get from him. Fish rug. Oh, that's all I got. That's nice. I want to see what this tackle belt bag look like. Hold on, let me just have a walk. Oh, that's nice! That actually suits my outfit perfectly too. I want to see what this looks like. Oh. Oh wow, I like this. Look at that. I know a good place for it too. The anchor statue. Fresh cooler. Fishing rod stand. Let me see what's like. Oh. That's nice. Fish print. Print tea. Fish wand. Marine pop wall. Fish... This way. This one, see what this one looks like. Oh, that's cute! That is super cute and adorable. I'm just gonna take it out and put it away. Now, let's start making the trip up there to sell the stuff. And it is 6 o'clock, so I'm gonna end the stream. Thank you so much, Shyhard, for joining me and sitting with me all this time. You are awesome. You are so awesome, and I thank you from the very bottom of my heart and for sitting with me and just watching me play. And I hope you join me again on Monday if you're not busy. And I do start streaming at 9 in the morning, might be 9:30 depending. Oh, actually no. I won't be on Monday morning actually because I have to take my stepdad somewhere. So I won't be on Monday, but I'll probably be on later that afternoon, probably around 4 o'clock. And if I'm not on at all, I will be on Tuesday since I missed that Monday stream. It's bedtime for you already? Awesome! Okay, thank you so much for joining me. I'll see you again on Monday or Tuesday, depending on when I'm able to stream again. Thank you. I'll see you next time.